Hello, Primary 2. How are you? This is Ms.Laila with you. Today we are going to talk about the comparative and superlative adjectives. Comparatives and superlatives are used to compare people, places, or things. Here we have three animals: a dog, a horse, an elephant. How can we compare these three animals? Let's compare the dog and the elephant with the adjective fast. We say a dog is faster than an elephant. Faster here is a comparative. A comparative compares two things. Now, let's compare the other two animals. The horse with the elephant and the dog. We say the horse is the fastest, which means that the horse is the fastest animal of the three animals. Fastest here is a superlative. A superlative compares one thing to all the others in the same group. In this case, we compare the horse with the two other animals in the same group of animals. Now, we need to learn how to make comparative and superlative. When the adjective has one syllable, like fast or young, we add er at the end of the adjective to make a comparative. Fast has one syllable, so we add er to the end of the adjective. It will be faster. The adjective young is one syllable. We add er to young to become younger. Now look at the example again. A dog is faster than an elephant. We say here faster than, not more fast. Also, it's important to use than after the comparative. Faster than, slower than, younger than. To make superlative, we add est to the end of the adjective. Fast becomes the fastest. Young becomes the youngest. It's important to have the article the before the superlative. The horse is the fastest. Since the adjective has one syllable, we say the fastest, not the more fast. When an adjective has one syllable and ends with e, we add or. Like nice, it will be nicer. The adjective nice becomes nicer as a comparative. Strange becomes stranger as a comparative. For superlative, we add st. So nice becomes the nicest. Strange becomes the strangest. Now look at these three monsters: Dean, Harry, Frank. Harry is nicer than Frank. Yes. Frankie looks like grumpy monster. But of the three monsters, Dean is the nicest. Yes, because he has a gift for you. Of the three monsters, which is the strangest? When an adjective has one syllable and it ends with consonant plus short vowel and consonant like big or hot, we double the last consonant and add er to comparative and est for the superlative. For example, big is an adjective, ends with G consonant, short vowel I, and consonant B. So we double the last letter, the last consonant, to become bigger. So big becomes bigger with two G's. The superlative will be biggest with two G's. Now look at the weather on these 3 days: Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. How to compare these 3 days using the comparative hot? Sunday was hot. Monday was hotter than Sunday. Tuesday was the hottest day. When the adjective has two syllables and ends with the letter Y, like happy and crazy, we remove the Y and add IER. For the superlative, we also remove Y and add IEST. Happy becomes the happiest, and crazy becomes crazier and the craziest. And here we have 3 children: Susan, Mary, and Mike. How can we compare these 3 children using the adjective or the comparative adjectives happy, happier? Mary is happier than Susan. Mike is the happiest. When the adjective has 2 or more syllables, we don't add er to the adjective or to the comparative, or est to the superlative. The adjective famous has 2 syllables, famous. So we don't add er to be famouser. No, it does not exist. For comparative, we use the word more. We add it before the adjective. So famous will become more famous. For superlative, we use the word the most before the adjective. So famous will become the most famous. Expensive has 3 syllables. Expensive. So it becomes more expensive, the most expensive. Let's compare a car, a bike, and a plane as ways for traveling. How can we compare them using the word expensive? A car is more expensive than a bike. The plane is the most expensive way to travel. Of course, there are exceptions in English. To common exceptions, the adjective good and bad. For good, the comparative adjective is better. For the superlative, the best. For example, you are a better singer than John. Yes. We don't say more good, no, or gooder, no. We say better. With bad, the comparative is worse and superlative is the worst. For example, it was the worst decision she had ever made. We don't say most bad or baddest, no, we say the worst. Thank you very much, my dear students, for listening, and I hope you understand how to use the comparative and the superlative adjectives. And see you soon. Goodbye.